Right, hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I was about to move the camera, but I've decided I don't need to. Hey, Joe, welcome. You're right here at the beginning of the stream. I'm doing alright.
Hi, Joe.
Went and redid all of Final Fantasy that I got done yesterday because I didn't do any of the side quests and really screwed myself over. So I've redone that, and why I'm not playing Final Fantasy X-2 today, because I've played it literally since the moment I woke up, which wasn't that early, to be fair. But it's been like 4.5 hours, I think, is how long I've been playing it for. I played it for today. But we're back with some Minecraft today. It's been a little while, I will admit. You won't be in for long. No worries, don't you worry about it. But yeah, we're playing some modded Minecraft today. I thought it'd be nice to get back into it. We might actually reach RATLANTIS, so that would be kind of fun. I'm hoping we do. Your cousin's coming to visit. Nice, that should be good. Yeah, I'm excited to play some Minecraft, although I've just looked at my screen and it is chickens and I haven't finished that yet, so I suppose I'll be doing that as we wait to for other stuff to go. I don't know what words I'm trying to say. Let's move over to the Minecraft screen and we'll find out that I'm really out of tune with this. Let me just transition over. Look at all those chickens! Exactly. Honestly, it's one of the favorite sounds that I have. And a dab. We love the dabs.
Oh, hang on. I'm failing in my dab duty.
I can also add some dabs.
Dab for a stream.
Let's go. Dab for streams. Dab, dab, dab. Make this stream fab. That's in part a stolen joke.
It was already fab.
Thank you, thank you. Today, I want to go check. As normal, we're going to have a little bit of lag to begin off. It is just how this goes. So to begin with, I'm actually going to leave here and go check on the rats and see how they're doing, because I don't want to necessarily be doing this all stream if we can get to RATLANTIS. Sorry. Wow, I am having some...
RATLANTIS, which should be soon, to be honest.
Yeah.
Would be a bit shocking if it wasn't.
A lot of lag, that's not normal. Sam, what are you making?
I need to restart the fusion reactor again.
Oh? What? Why?
Yeah, I don't know why it's not on. It might not have saved on? I don't know, I might have to do it every time I restart. It's fine, it's not a problem. I can do that, it's just a little annoying.
Yeah, I'm just double checking I haven't got anything open that I shouldn't have open. Okay, I'm gonna take some of these coins. We do have a lot more in here, seemingly, than we did last time. And let us go off.
And we're going to do an injection rate of 10, because 6 was too little, apparently.
Jesus, so many rats. Well, you need a lot of them to be able to get these coins, and these are very rare, these coins, you see? Which is incredibly frustrating. Because you have to... They only randomly drop. So it's like a We're actually really not that far away from it.
Yeah, I was going to say, the server's been on for about half an hour to 40 minutes.
We need to get one more mysterious token chunk, and we're almost there, actually.
Amazing.
I think. We're not too far off, so hopefully by the end of this stream, we will.
Hopefully.
Be able to go.
I'm hoping to restart the reactor
trip.
soon. I now need to make a dragon cave.
That sounds interesting.
And I don't know where to make the dragon cave.
I don't know.
And a trophy room.
Oh. Okay, so my job is going to be essentially doing this today, which I'm not really looking forward to, because this is a lot of... Just a lot. It's a lot, okay?
Imagine.
Especially because I have to turn them all on. That's going to honestly be the worst part. Because if it was just placing them, it wouldn't actually be a problem.
Oh god, that sounds honestly awful and something like you should have done off stream.
Well, probably, but at the same time, I haven't honestly got much else to do, and I didn't think about it.
You could go and find a dragon to kill.
Nah.
You don't want baby dragon?
I'm fine for now. I'm dealing with my rats and taking care of those, and I've still got my chickens that I need to do. And like, I was gonna do it off stream, and then you turned the server off, so I didn't really get much choice.
Oh, sorry. You can ask me to turn it back on.
I know, this was like 3-4 days ago at this point, though.
In fact, I don't really remember.
And I've been playing other games, which I must say, it has been absolutely lovely to be able to play other games and still have people wanting to watch. Even from the guys who, well, from the people who have, you know, started off watching me only play Minecraft because I was doing it straight for about 2 weeks. So I'm really appreciative of that you kind of come here and watch whatever.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Really nice.
Where are my tools? Excavator.
I've been really enjoying playing Final Fantasy. I mean, considering I've replayed a bunch of stuff today, and also a bunch of new stuff that I decided I wasn't too bothered by, because essentially I would have had to replay a bunch of stuff I'd already done anyway on stream, and it was a bunch of side quests that don't really have any factor, and I spent the whole time, you know, like, reading a guide to make sure I did everything and didn't miss anything. So I didn't have to do this again.
Did I give you my hammer?
Yes.
Okay, can I have it?
You'll have to come get it. Good luck, by the way, coming to get it.
Chromium ardite. I just didn't realise that I'd given it to you.
Yeah, you gave it to me when I was beating up my floor, when I was taking all of it out so I could put all the wires down. Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I wish there was an easier way to check if these were on or off. I'm gonna just do this middle bit now.
How do I get down?
You don't. You'll have to break one of those blocks, don't break anything else, yeah?
Hi.
Give me one sec, I'm in the motion.
I'm in the zone, you could say.
Yeah.
I wonder if a builder's wand works on them.
You know what, that would be lush, but I don't think it would. Also, some of them I've turned on, and some of them I haven't yet already. In front of me, honey, by the way.
In probe mode, you might be able to copy and paste Ender IO conduits.
Oh.
Let's test.
Please don't. Don't ruin
I have the
stuff.
probe. I'm not gonna break anything.
The main thing is some of them are already on, and I won't be able to tell if you do stuff.
Copy and paste, shift right click to copy a conduit bundle.
The main reason why I'm also doing it the way I am is because then I know which ones I've got that are on and which ones are off. I'm doing it in sections. To try and lower my insanity with
You shift mouse wheel. Right click in probe mode.
worried about what he's attempting to do.
Ah!
What? Why are there just two here? I didn't put them there. What are you doing, honey? They're all on now.
Oh, you've turned them all on?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you add some that aren't on? Okay. Right. Do you want to learn how to copy and paste them without having to go into the GUI?
Wow.
Okay. Take this.
Got it.
Okay. It's orange, right? It's not got blue in the middle. It's got
No.
orange in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. So, come up to one of these that's been properly changed and do control right click on the conduit connector. So the black bit that's connected to the block above it. Right? And it should say copied.
Mm-hmm.
And then just right click on the next one, and right click on the next one, and right click on the next one, and right click on the next one. There you go.
Okay. Thank you.
I have just found this out. I wish I'd found that out sooner. Before I did all of the chickens manually.
By the way, you don't even need to shift or control right click, you just need to click on it.
Oh. I thought it was shift right click to copy.
I just right clicked and it was like, yeah.
And then you can right click to paste.
Seemingly.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You said control right click to me when I did it.
Oh, well, I'm an idiot. Ignore me. You don't want to control, because that zooms me in.
Control doesn't do anything for me.
Oh. Draconic evolution, make it day!
I must say though, I don't really remember which ones I've done now. Hey Undead, welcome back! Yeah, we're back to some more
hi,
chickens. Basically, I forgot to do a bunch of the side quests in chapter 1 and decided today would be the day where I restarted Final Fantasy again. 10-2, and did them all. So that was my job today. I did all the side quests and refinished chapter 2, and I was just like, well, I've played it for like another 4.5 hours, so I won't play it for another 3. I thought I might get a little bored, so basically saved myself the trouble. But Minecraft, we have played it in a little bit, so I was like, might as well come back to it, you know, enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
Honestly, don't know which ones of these actually. Oh no. But we're also hoping to get to RATLANTIS today. That is...
Like last stream.
like last stream, exactly. But this time there's actually a chance for it, because we need one more of the, like, last chunks, essentially. And we should be good as golden to be able to do it. Oh, so you know that drink I got, like, about 20 minutes ago that usually ice will last in for about, you know, at least an hour? It's like the size of a nail.
Oh. So, there's none. It's gone. It's dead, Jim.
Basically.
Damn.
Gosh. It is just that warm today, unfortunately.
Too goddamn warm.
Very much too goddamn warm. But I'm never gonna remember which ones I've done. Because I don't want to have to do them line by line, that's the bit that's gonna get annoying. Bum, bum, bum. yeah, I'm gonna get all these conduits down, which I'm hoping will be done by the end of today as well. I'm hoping it'll be done earlier, to be honest, but I cannot hold out hope for that.
I would not blame you if the moment Ratlantis was available you went there instead of doing it.
Oh no, I will.
In fact, I'd expect you to, and then maybe come back to this later.
Oh yeah.
Off stream.
Exactly. But I've nearly got an entire floor done, so...
Yeah, that's fair.
I have just run out of conduits, however. And there I am. Not the best situation to be in, no.
Not ideal, no.
Conduit. I don't know what they're called. Iron conduits. Yeah, I'm gonna make me a bunch.
In fun Minecraft news, the fusion reactor turned off, for those that weren't here at the start. If anyone knows anything about nuclear fusion, you know that you have to use a lot of power to heat the plasma up enough for it to generate power in the first place.
You may understand Sam is very upset. This will now be the third time he's had to turn it back on.
Well, not only am I charging it quicker now, I have a lot more stored power just knocking about inside the conduit network, because each conduit has, like, some stupid amount of storage. I think each one has like 2 billion RF storage, which is really high.
Yeah.
So basically how we do storage is our conduits are the storage.
I see.
I would like to make a massive capacitor bank, but honestly, it would be nothing in comparison to the conduits. So I don't really see a point.
I hate looking up in Minecraft. It always makes me feel really disorientated.
Oh?
Like, it just...
Do you, like, feel like you should be looking up as well?
I don't know. It just feels wrong. Like, I start thinking that the forward button is making me go backwards. It's... Oh, it's freaking weird.
I get that sometimes. I know that feeling.
Oh no!
What?
It started copying them because I'm holding shift.
Oh no, don't do that.
Frick! Gotta redo them all now. It's so much easier to hold shift and do it. Don't feel like I'm gonna throw up then.
Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm building a dragon's roost for my dragon. He can't stay in my server room, so...
No,
he's gonna get literally too big to fit out the roof, let alone the wall.
Yup. He's gonna be a big boy.
Indeed. So I need to deal with that effectively.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all those have been placed. With this floor, anyway.
Nice.
For that
Honey.
floor. Not for any of the others quite yet, unfortunately.
That's okay.
You say that.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Also, I would recommend trying the builder's wand on the actual conduits. You might be surprised. You might also be the complete opposite of surprised, but you know.
Maybe.
Ah, yes, the bees are attacking me as I attack their hive. Die, forest bees or meadow bees.
Well, that's just rather cruel of you.
Different hive time.
Different hive time?
Yep. They've got to go somewhere else.
I've also yet not decided how I'm gonna connect the floors down to the basement. Because that's something I've actually got to do.
Yeah.
And I haven't quite decided how I'm gonna end up doing that yet. Because I can't really put it through the wall. Mainly for the fact of... Well, the wire doesn't go that far, I don't think. Which is kind of frustrating, but at the same time, that's kind of just how it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn it, mushroom.
you okay?
Mushrooms be mushrooming.
Oh, Miss Craft, how I miss you.
Oh. Have you gone into your ex-Misscraft room?
No, I just thought about it because in the mushroom world with all the terracotta in it and
Oh,
we
honey.
found and... Free!
It's still on the server, if that helps.
Still on the server, but we can't use it.
I don't think we can get there, no. I could probably TP to the dimension using opt commands.
All of it's gone. All the books and everything just disappeared itself.
Well, we can always make new teleporters, and I wouldn't say me putting in teleporters would be bad, considering it was a mod's fault. Obviously, if we made the teleporters in the first place, and the relevant power convection networks to challenge him. You just drop it everywhere.
Drop what?
I'm confused.
Oh, I went to grab my drink. And it was on the wrong side.
Oh. I see.
So I had it in front of the fan in the hopes of keeping it cool. Turns out it just,
it does the opposite,
more warm air at it.
Yeah, if anything, it'll just cool up the air that's passing over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. The whole convection and radiation part.
That sounds like a bunch of fancy words, I'm not gonna lie to you.
How heat dissipates. And how the inevitable march of the universe will eventually hit very low.
Ah.
Yeah.
Honestly don't know what to say to that. That was rather...
Don't have to say anything.
Quite a bit of science you just threw at our faces.
Just basic thermodynamics.
Basic thermodynamics. Ooh.
You act like it's hard to understand.
I'm not acting like it's hard to understand, you're just calling something basic that there's a chance that people just don't know.
Why is it a bad thing? I don't understand.
That's like saying, oh, well, this thing's incredibly basic. Like, maybe to you, because you already understand it. But don't make other people feel bad about it. I have a lot of conduits. If I can at least get 2 floors done, I'll be happy, because there are a lot of floors. You know when you, like, thought something was a great idea, and then you forgot how much effort it was going to be afterwards? Yeah. Like, this whole chicken thing was, like, so, like, honestly, it started off as a complete freaking joke to have a KFC with extra chickens in. And I went way overboard with what I was doing, because this is just in preparation. We don't even have this many chickens yet. I don't even think we're gonna need this many chickens. Like, straight up. What is this gonna even be used for?
I don't know.
The fact that I managed to make so many nests, though, is honestly impressive, because usually they're really annoying to make at the beginning.
Yeah.
But you're alright, you seem a little out of it.
First of all, very hot.
Okay.
Second of all, wondering where on earth the issue is with these conduits.
Got like a strand of hair tickling my face. I'm gonna move it. There we go. Didn't move it. It's like literally a strand of hair that I would love to just be able to find and pull out. Oh my god, this is boring content. Luckily, all of the other floors are a lot smaller than these first 2.
Yeah, because they're just in the KFC sign tower.
Pretty much. Okay. Oh. This should have definitely been a do it off stream. Oh well.
That's okay.
The worst part will be if I miss one. I just won't ever find out. Like, it's never good.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna come and check it. Like, I'll never be able to find it.
Yeah. Unideal.
I mean, the likelihood is it will be maybe one of like 12 chickens.
We'll probably never notice.
Probably not. Or server backups. I do love you.
Do you?
Yes, server backups are so useful.
Yeah, I know this.
Say it like it wasn't.
I'm confused. I've just never heard you talk about a server backup like that before. That's all.
Well, you know, after the incident with all the Mods 5, where our world crashed and
Never
corrupted,
not
and
having a backup now.
having a backup is divine.
Indeed it is. Indeed.
Just almost done on this one.
Right, I need levers. And by levers I mean lever.
Leather. We should have leather.
Singular lever, as in lever.
Right. You changed the way you pronounced it, so I assumed you meant leather, as in, you know, cow's leather. But no. You did not, apparently. Okay, so as you can see, these rooms are a lot smaller, and there's only 2 of these. I might actually get this done way earlier than I thought I was going to. Which is rather impressive, considering I was almost certain that this was going to take me an entire stream. But it's not going to.
The shit.
And theoretically, by the end of this, I'd love to think that RATLANTIS is ready to go. Although, I doubt it. That's what I mean. Again, I will have to figure out how I'm gonna throw this through the wall. Because the main thing is, the reason why I can't just, like, stick it down one side of the wall is because I have to line it up from top to bottom so that they all connect.
Yeah.
It's multiple floors, and they're not all the same size. Which doesn't exactly help the situation, but it will be what it will be.
Okay, I've got to boost our energy usage now.
Oh.
I've reignited the fusion reactor, by the way.
Ah, nice. They'll all have to go over this. Okay. Dang, nang.
Bangarang!
Another thing I have actually noticed, though, is that things will fall in between the chicken nests.
Alright.
And it's not really that easy to get them. For example, there's this block. Oh, never mind. It worked that time. Okay. I'm gonna now go through and change them all, since it didn't actually take that long to put them down, although I do actually need to, just connect this one up. There. Take 3.
Okay, so the amount that the industrial turbine is pushing, we have a flow rate of 367,000 millibuckets. So 368 buckets of steam per tick. we can take 512. Right now we are producing 4.21 million RF per tick.
Okay, that's cool.
Bearing in mind the reactor we are on before had 500,000 RF per tick. Before the fusion reactor, basically we made an eighth of the power that we're making before this finishes ramping up.
I mean, that ain't bad.
Not bad at all. We're ahead on tritium, we're ahead on deuterium. Tritium is solely reliant on our lithium supply, but our lithium supply seems good. I'm using about one every little bit, but every time we get a lithium in, I can triple that ore into 3 dust. So... Okay, it's close, basically. It'll be a very long time before we run out of lithium. And if it does get to that, I can always put another quarry on.
Yeah. Okay, nice. I remember if I did these ones, and apparently I did not, so it's good I'm gone to do. Good news, I think I only have a floor left of this chicken thing. Nope, I don't. Never mind, I have 2 floors left. Wait, no, I actually do only have the 1 floor. Hey! Okay, so we're gonna finish this
Almost done.
A lot sooner than I thought we were.
Yay! This is great news.
Heck yeah. However, this means that I actually have to find something else to do while Atlantis progresses.
Where's my dragon?
I don't know. Where did you leave him?
It was on my shoulder.
Maybe he left. Oh, she.
No! I don't remember. Was it a she? I think it was a she. My rat dragon is a she.
I'm pretty sure your actual dragon is a she too.
Yes.
Hey. I know it. I remember you saying like, oh good, she's a female dragon too. I don't know if you can get any more eggs though, is it? Can you?
Without a male, no.
Is this why you wanted me to go get a dragon?
Yeah, basically.
Well,
Come on, dragon.
honey, I have such important and riveting things to do, such as
Chicken.
link up all these chicken nests and not do a bunch of Volgen. Yay!
Who needs to do well, Jen? Am I right? Gosh.
Okay, now it's just a case of sorting all these lads out. Boom, 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 boom.
I've made my dragon an impromptu pen for whilst he's young, so that he gets protected.
I thought it was a female dragon.
Sorry?
I thought it was a female dragon.
He, she, boyo, girlo, it's fine. It dragon. It my dragon. Right, so I need dragon meat for the dragon. Come here, dragon. Eat dragon flesh.
So you're gonna feed you're making your dragon a cannonball.
Yes.
That's horrible. Why would you do that to your poor dragon? Ba-ba-bum. Dang it. I like how my dang it's and your dang it's are very, very different. Would you like me to explain?
What? Please?
So, my dang it's are usually just casual, like,
Dang it.
oopsie, messed that up. Whereas yours is, oh, it didn't work. Like, you know, your fusion reactor, and it's kind of a massive problem because it took so long. And
I mean, it's on now.
it's on now. It took 45 minutes.
It was on at like past.
You didn't say it to me. I don't know how you've been meaning all
I
about
did
it.
say it. I said the reactor's on.
Did you? I must have missed that. Oh, it's so freaking warm.
Time to go get a hippogriff.
I just gotta get in an ice bath, more like.
Time to get a fucking shower. It's probably easier.
Thing is, I don't like being cold and in a shower. I don't know if that's just weird, but like, I understand that's probably like. I
Weird?
just.
You
I
can
want to
say
feel.
weird.
I
We'll
wanna,
agree.
I want to feel cold, but I don't want to be cold. You know.
Ah, I see.
I feel like that makes sense.
You got really cold yesterday when I turned the lounge into a quote-unquote icebox by just having 2 fans blowing at us.
Yes.
Admittedly, that room is just cold. It's always cold. It's amazing. I love it. Even in the winter, it's good.
I've made a series of terrible mistakes. Oh, at least me flying over them didn't ruin it nearly as much as what it was ruined. Free. Why are these all in hoppers, you may ask? Coins.
Coins!
Oh, 49.
We need those rat coins. Oh.
Rat coins.
Food for the dragon. Food for my baby.
Baby, 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 oh, like. Baby, 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 no, like. But you'd always be mine. Sorry for the terrible singing. That truly was bad.
No! Eat the rabbit feet! Mine!
Honey, guess what we have?
Hippogriff.
Chunky cheese token.
Nice.
Now I should complete a challenge. What lottery? The lottery. That's what lottery is. Stupid, only lottery that matters. Oh my god, smell the air. Speaking of, I'm actually gonna double check how in the world we get RATLANTIS to work. I'm pretty sure it's just a case of, you know, click on a block and it will change it, but I'm a bit worried about it.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Okay, apparently it's just when it's used on a block. So where shall we have the portal, I guess is the next best question. Because all of our portals are in different areas, you see. We've got the Aether portal, which is up there. We've got the Nether portal, which is actually in our dungeon. Our dungeon? Our
mine.
our initial mine. I feel like RATLANTIS should just kind of be in the garden.
In the rat cage?
It can't be in the rat cage. I'm gonna just stick it here.
By the rat cage?
I don't think it's gonna fit in the house. Oh, honey, there's rats off of it. Oh no! Oh no!
Are you in stone? I'm in stone.
What?
Hi. The shit.
Somehow I feel like we are not where we're meant to be.
We are. There's a lot of raw marbled cheese here.
Where are you?
Stealing raw marbled cheese from the top of this temple.
But where's our portal back?
Oh. How do we
Ouch.
get back?
Well, where's the hole we came out of?
What is shooting at you?
A random fireball.
Honey, it looks like a floating rat head.
Where's the hole we came out of? I'm gonna die. What is actually the noise I'm hearing right now?
That's Luke screaming about Liverpool potentially winning the league.
No, it was a different noise. It sounded like little rats, but like really screechy rats. Where's the hole we came out of? We kind of need to know where that hole is, because that's where I'm pretty sure we're meant to be spawning. So, what the frick?
I don't know why we were underground, I will say.
Neither do I.
The RATLANTIans.
Oh. What in the world? Oh, I like how that still works even though we're in not home.
Should we go into this temple?
Yeah.
Let's find the front door.
Huh.
Why are they always targeting you, by the way?
They saw me first. I look more yummy.
You are more yummy.
Honey, it's not even an actual temple.
Oh, it's hollow. Huh.
And we have no way to get back other than...
Slash ball?
Well, I have slash home, because I actually set that up.
Yeah, well. What is with these?
I have no idea. I think this is the way for the rats to get around quicker.
Hmm.
Where are we? Gold? I just found a block of gold.
A block of gold?
Yeah. They're
Yeah,
inside
that
these
sucks.
temple things.
Yeah, there's gold like and lapids all over the place. Oh, what have you just gotten?
I just killed one of these fire buggers.
I haven't got any of those achievements. I've picked up Ratlantian Spirit Flames a couple times. Now, we can make a Vial of Consciousness, a serum that can, in theory, reverse the devolution of a Ratlantian. These are Ratlantians.
Yeah. What? I want to find some actual rats though, because they wear little robes.
We might need to cure them, maybe? For that?
No, they
Cure a
should.
Ratlantian.
No. The rats are the Ratlantians. They wear little like robes and stuff.
Yeah, but to make a Ratlantian, we have to cure one of these Ratlantian spirits. By giving it a vial of consciousness, perhaps? Or maybe it's a rat in the real world that we have to hit with the vial of consciousness.
There's nothing here.
It's a lot of marbled cheese. Like a lot.
Lucky cube. Or chance cube.
Chance cube.
I always call them a lucky cube. Oh.
You've never called them a lucky cube, that, to my recollection at least.
I did initially.
Ah, I see. So there's this thing called the Ratlantian automaton core.
Right, okay.
That you have to get for a few of the higher end bits of rats. I assumed it would be in Ratlantis.
I mean, you'd like to think so. Oh my god, it's a rat statue, honey.
Yeah, honey, there's loads of rat statues everywhere.
I haven't
They're kind of
seen
really
them.
cool.
These are the first. Oh my god, there's more.
Honey, they're made out of marbled cheese.
I know what they're made out of. I've been here. I've been looking at it.
Wow.
What are you? Oh, what are you breaking him for? I was taking a picture.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was seeing if there's anything in his head.
Gotta go find another one because I don't know how that picture would have turned out. Honey, I think I found something.
What have you found?
There's like this weird, like, stone temple thingy.
Oh, let's go in.
Deny.
It's a real shame. These guys had this whole culture that just seems to have disappeared. Oh, I see it. It's like a Mayan temple.
Hmm. Down we go. I don't like it.
It's a maze. Hello, by William Jesse Benjaminson.
What?
4,000 storms glow wondrously, damn. How the dense temples slowly endures. Discover the dense temples on you, Maria. Nonchalantly dark storms near. Discover a brisk tree. Oh, by Juho Olsen. What is this? What is the vigorous lies to devotedly fight the sky? Only the lips winks as a blue moon. Skies heard, skies like red skies fall under lovers of humility. Count the lips, make the need. No lover is sunny, no moon is treacherous. Locks sore hearts like blue skies triumph. Make the cold towers before you, Lucas. 10 hearts, 7,000 lovers. No kiss is dead, no lover is dark. Amidst or amidst. How lies bleeds on.
You okay?
Is need really sunny like dusk? I bleed every day as the kisses are. The lovers led wailfully. Now the horror is red. Betrayal. Like 100 locks. Lucas, it is you, oh lies, the vigorous. Acatalepse. Y, literally the letter Y. And endure. Dissemblingly, skies breathe, and upon them deceit grieves. What is life after all? The essence of 6 hearts. Yet there's fear twixt the rebirths and the kisses. Rebirth, rebirth, and ever betrayal.
You
That
seem
was
to
one book.
really struggle to read that. Okay.
Do you want to read it? Do you want to read this thing?
I'm not gonna reread something you've already read. That
No,
would be.
like just look at the book. Just look
Honey,
at the book.
I looked at it when you were reading it. I know what it said.
It literally said what I said.
I know, but you messed it up.
What?
You said
No,
a few
honey,
messy things.
It was incoherent.
Oh, I just crashed.
It was incoherent. World chunks.
Yeah, the world decided it wasn't gonna load.
Yeah, it's recurrent complex.
Hey, we like this. I mean, we don't. Rather frustrating. Well,
that was fun.
yay!
Yay! Is your game crashing? I'm hoping Vanilla Fix saves us.
Mine didn't crash. I'm trying to log back in now.
Oh, timed out.
Yeah, I just timed out.
Cool.
Can't seem to log in though. Okay, it seems to work now.
Yeah, login and all just takes a while. A lot of data to send back and forth.
I look so red.
It's because you're red. You're a red girl, made of red bits.
That's funny.
It's a big whelp undead.
Is this another one, or is this the one we've been in?
I imagine that's the one we were in. Were you inside it, or?
Oh, I left it.
Ah, so you were generating more chunks, I see.
Yeah, and then it just went boom and broke. Well, I don't know if there's really anything else for us to do here.
Except explore.
Explore what? Everything's the same.
The temple.
A temple?
The temple.
At this point, we already have explored it. I wonder if, because of the exotic birds, if nothing else is spawning.
Unlikely. I turned their spawns way down. I'm fairly certain the only way to get a Ratlantian is to construct a vial of consciousness and fire it at a rat in our world.
I feel like that shouldn't be the case, but okay. Because I remember when I was reading about it, and it was like, Ratlantis has rats in it with togas. I was very excited about it.
I know you were.
This is the best rat boy. Well, I don't know what else to do here.
It was the home of an extinct civilization known as the Ratlantians, but now is populated by monstrous remnants of its ancient denizens. Ratlantis as a dimension can be disabled in the config for rats, and alternative methods to obtaining resources for this from this dimension, such as the rat upgrade archaeologists, will be provided. So there are a fair few mobs that don't spawn elsewhere. Vanilla creatures such as a parrot will spawn, and vanilla monsters also spawn. However, Ratlantis is home to 8 unique mobs that do not spawn elsewhere. Ratlantian Spirit, Ratlantian Automaton, the Feral Ratlantian, Neo-Ratlantian, Pirate, Ghost Pirate, the Flying Dutch Rat, Ratfish, Ratlantian Ratbot, and the Rat Baron.
Huh.
Of these, the Ratlantian Automaton, the Neo-Ratlantian, and the Flying Dutch Rat are boss mobs, and must be spawned or created under special conditions. Rats spawn in the dimension at a higher rate than the overworld, and are also clad in rat togas. You are correct.
Rats, I haven't seen a single...
Rats also spawn at night.
And we don't get night because of your stupid machine!
Yes. Aside from the unique drops of mobs that live in this dimension, rat glove flowers spawn exclusively here. They can also be grown by bone-mealing grass in Ratlantis. The dimension is also a great place to mine ores, as emeralds spawn in abundance underground.
Whee! I came here for the rats and togas, and turns out your decision to make a thing is broken it.
Would you like me to go back to the overworld and allow you to explore Ratlantis to your heart's content by setting it to night time?
Yeah.
Okay. Just so you know, the fusion reactor depends on the sun for fuel. So, for only so long can I sustain that.
Just want rats. I'm gonna allow my fan to turn so I can actually, hopefully, get a breeze in here, because the air is so stagnant.
It is, especially in that room.
Give me a nighttime. Give me a nighttime.
Oh so monstrous. Oh so monstrous. Oh so monstrous.
Honey, please don't read it all the way out.
Oh so monstrous.
They can see it. It's fine. You said it once.
You act like I wouldn't. No, you know I would have.
Yeah, why do you think I asked you to not? You act like I wouldn't read it all out. I feel like I acted like you would, seeing as I asked you to not.
I just expected you to expect me not to read it all out.
Oh no, I expected you to read it all out, for sure. Frickin' weirdo.
Gosh. I'm not a weirdo. You weird. Doe.
Yes.
Doe, you weird, yo. Yes.
Na 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 na. Where's my nighttime? Where is my night? I thought you were going back.
I am. I don't have a /home. I have a /spawn.
Well, it shouldn't take you too long to get there.
As long as I don't keep getting distracted.
Then don't. Doink. I literally have no cool air in this room.
I think it's only just starting to cool in mine, if that helps.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't imagine it would.
I have been attacked!
By what?
By a spirit!
Kill!
I can't, because I can't freaking see it. With the flames. Come to me, spirit. Come to the water. I'm pretty sure I was watching two spirits killing each other, by the way. Why is it suddenly day?
Because I haven't gotten back in time to turn it off.
3.
It doesn't matter though, because I can just set it to night. If that is what you so choose.
I choose it. I choose it. I choose it. I do.
Okay, but I'm going to be monitoring the fuel level.
Okay.
If the fuel level gets low, I'm going to have to flip it.
Okay. What is that? Ratlantis, Ratlantis. Rat. I want cold air. This is not cold air. Get me rat. Night time, night.
You should see the sun moving quick.
There isn't a... Oh, there's the sun.
Alright.
Yeah, yawning.
Sorry, what? You what?
Dead. I was yawning.
Enjoy your nighttime, honey.
I hope all the rats will spawn. The cheese is so good! 834021. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, my dude.
I was very confused because it was suddenly all numbers and I was... Who is Dr. Treosaurus?
What?
He spawned.
Spawn Dr.
Salut.
Treosaurus.
Yeah, chance cube. Oh, interesting. What the frick are you? Oh my god, honey!
What?
I think it's a rat on a boat.
Amazing. Oh, they're pirates, honey. Kill him.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain. Oh.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
There is a bada sea.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob.
Hey, you're funny now because you don't have a boat. He's got a little knife. A knife. No. Did I not get his knife?
Power.
Got his banner.
Yeah.
I must say, I don't like the sound that these spirit rat things make. Honestly, kind of scary.
It's not terribly fun, no.
Sounds like something I might hear in like a bit of like a what was that game that it was just really creepy, and it was a 2D style. I don't remember. It was pretty much a point and click adventure game.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember what it's called. The only people I remember watching play it though was GT Live.
Hmm.
Oh, one sec, I'm gonna have to see if I can find it. It wasn't Little Misfortune. It was made by Fran Bow. Little Misfortune also though does give the same sort of vibes, I will say. Honey, oh my god.
Yes?
Not me. The rats are killing the mobs. The pirate rat.
The one with the cannon?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Is there anything else here? They're the only ones that seem to be spawning, other than the fly buggers. Oh my god, that's a big rat! What the frick are you? A cow. Don't let me die, don't let me die.
Had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. Yes, I swear it's the truth. I've never felt this way before.
Can't get it in a net. Honey, look at this rat. Oh, I wish you could hear the sound it's making.
Oh my god, that rat is huge. It's a feral Ratlantian. Capture it.
I can't.
Take it.
I can't pick it up. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. Such a big rat. I mean, to be fair to it, it's killing all the shitty mobs and that.
Hmm.
Has got some terrible sounds though. It hasn't attacked me either. Whee! Okay, so we've got the pirate rats that protect the waters. We've got the fire rats that protect the sky. sugar, and we've got the April who's gonna die.
Don't die, get into the water!
The water's technically not even safe. Every time it goes to burn me to death. You know, honey, you should really do a /set at home so you don't have to do with what you did last time. There's 2 of them. Do you think they'll be buddies?
Maybe.
Why do you sound like that?
Why do I? What?
They sound like sort of thing.
Oh.
That really made my throat feel weird.
I need some dead bushes.
A rat toga. Interact on a rat to equip to the toga. Oh.
Toga! Toga! Toga!
So basically, you get togas from the feral rat things.
Yeah.
I've only been able to find 2 so far. How's the thingy doing?
Oh shit.
Wasn't that the whole thing you were meant to be looking at?
Yeah, I got distracted trying to build a teleporter for RATLANTIS.
I mean, the thing's
But we
still...
don't have to use /home.
I mean, I don't feel like it's necessarily our fault that it doesn't work as it's intended. What was that?
Okay, we're down to about 1/3 of the fuel, and I would really like to start producing some more.
Okay.
Which is solely dependent on the lithium. So can we go today for a little bit?
Yeah. I'm probably gonna pop back soon. There doesn't seem to be much as... Ah, Chance Cube. Hello. Welcome, Chance Cube. I found a normal rat. Also, I don't know what that Chance Cube did. It just kind of disappeared. What in the world?
What?
What the frick are those? What are they?
Ah, those are Myrmexes. April, wait.
What?
You're gonna need help.
I don't even really have enough health
coming.
for anything. I have like 5 hearts. They can't get out, I don't think. Ugh.
Oh, that's actually fucking hilarious. They're stuck in oil.
What are they?
They're like ants, but big. And they have a warrior class and everything. These are just workers.
They have like whole tunnels.
I've never fought Myrmex.
Ah!
queen. Holy shit, that's creepy as balls. Look at the way its tail oscillates.
I don't like it.
Ugh.
I'm poisoned. I'm poisoned. I'll die.
Yeah, run away, honey. Run away. I got you.
Whee!
I didn't want you going into the hive alone, you see.
Oh my god! Kinda cool. Luckily, poison doesn't kill, leaves you at half a heart. Also, your fellow saying that's an abdominum, not a tail. It is, you are correct, it is an abdominum, not a tail. Luckily, yes. It
What
doesn't.
are you? Look at it!
It looks like a scorpion. Hey, honey, did you need a watermelon?
I did a while ago. More watermelon's always appreciated, though. I think he's shooting it at me. So you can use Mermec stingers for ammo.
Hmm.
Oh my god, these ones fly! Or at least, I'm assuming they do because they have wings.
Also, they have these kind of cool, what are basically chests, but they look like dirt.
Alright.
You've probably walked past them. I've opened them a lot. Most of them just have dirt and stuff in, though. You're getting Antillean Den vibes from Terraria.
Antlion.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, it's only because Gary's mod, but I actually paid so much attention to Half-Life stuff.
Half-Life?
Yeah, antlions are in Half-Life.
Talk about Terraria, honey.
I know, but antlions are in both.
I
At least
don't
that's my
notice. I'm
understanding.
getting attacked.
By what?
A rat thing. I'm gonna die.
Oh, kill the rat thing.
I couldn't!
Where are you, rat thing? Oh, they look like they're called cocoons. That's cool. They have loads of food in and stuff. That's really cool. Pupae.
What?
Lava. Pretty sure you can tame these.
Possibly.
It's from the dragon mod. Oh man, legendary loot got a compass. Don't kill it!
You didn't tell me not to kill anything!
They're just babies, honey!
Yeah, and they're gonna turn into things that want to kill us later in life.
Let me carry it.
Why?
Because you might squash it.
Says you, the one who squashes every bug he sees. You know what he's like with moths, everybody?
Moths eat clothes.
And ants eat people!
These aren't ants. They're mermaids.
Close enough. Oh weird, you're under the impression these were from the rats mod for some reason. Are they not? I didn't
No,
even
they're
know
from the
this.
dragon mod.
Oh.
They're ice and fire.
I mean, I assumed they were from the rats, considering, you know, we're in Ratlantis right now.
Yeah, these just spawn in jungle biomes.
Oh. I hate it.
You ate it?
No, honey.
Da-na-na-na. I did not. You have to actually configure that they don't spawn in certain dimensions. Otherwise, they just spawn.
Chance
sure.
Cube!
Or Ratlantis is set to an overworld-like one.
The Pig of Destiny! Protect the Pig of Destiny!
For example, if you want to find tier 5 dragons readily...
They're in the Twilight.
Yeah, you go to the Twilight. The only way we've ever managed to actually get a legitimate dragon, and even then it's kind of not in the spirit of Ice and Fire. I think it's a little insane though that you have to go digging underground effectively, slash using some other mod to search through walls and things for gold piles and chests underground.
What is that?
To find tier 5s in the overworld.
Slime. Jerry! I didn't mean to kill you, Jerry.
You killed Jerry with the gift I gave you as well.
Sorry. I did not mean to. I am
That's
sorry.
not that.
Oh, is that another chance cube? They spawn so freaking often in here. I love it.
They spawn everywhere, honey. Like, all dimensions, relatively regularly.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
You never get lucky with these, do you?
Oh no. Have you seen what's happened though?
What?
Oh no.
Oh no!
No.
Oh dear.
No. Oh no. It's
You
my
might get a prize at the end.
It's my thing to do them though. I have to.
You cannot see the exit.
Is it like some sort of weird Pac-Man thing? I have to take all the things off.
What's it called?
Oh my god, it's counting down.
Oh my god, honey. Stop breaking torches, go! Honey, where'd your grave go? Oh, thank fuck.
Did you have 40
Fuck me.
seconds to find the sign? I missed that. I found it. It's here.
Oh. I pooed myself.
If I knew I had to find a sign, I'd been fine. I just didn't know what I was looking for.
I just pooed myself a little bit, but I couldn't see your grave. I was like, there was so much stuff.
I now have a lot of torches, if that helps. What to do now? Meow.
No.
Fly me to the moon, let me wake at the sun.
Well, I'm going back.
Yeah, I think I will as well.
Gotta look after my stoof, man, you know?
We're using Slash Home because we didn't get spawned something to take us back.
I'm building a teleporter.
Well, this can now all go in there and I'll probably forget about it forever. Haha. Oh. And then light. Concrete. Hey. What else do I need? I need the facades. I don't know why I need those. Let me ride across the sun. Dum bum bum badum. Oh wait, I actually need to make more facades. Although I don't know how. No, I don't know how. Conduit facade. Conduit binder. Honey, how do we make the conduit binder? I need conduit binder composite.
Yeah, conduit binder.
I've got it.
Binder composite.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna melt it all now.
Cool. Do it in your fancy factory. Your fancy advanced smelting factory that I have.
Oh yeah. I am not grout. Is what this one's called.
Hold off. Take your stuff out.
What are you doing?
Okay, now use that one.
Yum. Look at it go!
See? An extra, like, 3 slots, I'm pretty sure.
Amazing.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
Aye, you're welcome.
So warm. Have we complained enough about it today? I sent my friend a Snapchat, right, about the heat, because she sent me once where I replied. And I made the clever decision that I thought that Snapchat was that funny that I've put it on TikTok.
Oh yeah? Have people just started shouting how it's not even that hot in comparison to the US?
No.
Oh, surprised.
No one's probably seen it. However, I just remembered about it.
Ah, I see.
In the center of my
TikToking my bum off, one sec. I had a message and I was confused.
I feel the pain. I am currently sat with a fan. This is my fan. Shallow. The window is widely closed. That was a mistake. It must have been closed at some point. That's opened down the leaves up, even though it's probably too warm out there, but hey. I feel the pain.
It was 29 degrees earlier, and I'm pretty sure it got warmer. It is still... It was 30 degrees when, not long after I made that TikTok.
Right.
It is now only, like, 23, but it doesn't feel any cooler.
It's a little cooler, but honestly, in our rooms with the computers, yeah.
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm building parts that I need to build wireless transceivers, which send send power over dimensions, so I can set up transporters. And then I'm going to walk on a trophy room. Walk on a trophy room. Hell yeah.
You're gonna make what? You making a trophy room for?
Our trophies, our achievements, our bits and bobs.
I don't know what bits and bobs we've received, but okay.
It's mostly my trophy room, to be honest.
What have you done that's so grand, sir?
Well, I have a lich head and 2 naga heads. I've got a shit ton of dragon heads.
Not my fault you went without
Dragon
me.
eggs. I didn't say that it was your fault.
Sounds like you're saying it.
No, I'm just saying these are the things that I've done. You asked why. And I told you why.
Yeah, but we'd be like, actually, it's just my trophy room.
Well, it's for my achievements.
So mean. You don't think I have any achievements?
You have plenty of achievements, including your certificate of higher education that you've just earned.
Well, not yet. I haven't officially got that grade back just yet.
Yeah, well, you're going to have earned it. There's no way that they drop your grade that much.
Honestly, I'd hope that
My last
they'd
actual
up it.
achievement was my A levels. Oh.
I mean, that's not strictly true.
I may have finished my disc, but I've not been awarded my degree. I'm in that period of time.
I mean, I technically haven't been awarded anything. I'm actually going to have to probably email my my program lead and be like, hey, can you confirm that I'm going to be receiving a certificate of higher education? Because basically, if
Which is the entire point of you doing all the work that you've done since quarantine started.
Yeah. Because no one else had to do it, basically. We were told we didn't have to bother finishing it if we were continuing on to second year. I'm not going to be continuing on to the second year of my course. I'm going on to a different course. And basically, I want to still get a grade for it, because...
It's work that you've done. It's,
Well...
You know, it's not only that, but it's a lot of fucking money, so...
But yeah, exactly. Like, I've completed all the work. I've done more work than the first years who are going into second year, which is what's still insane to me.
Yeah.
And I've done more work simply for the fact of I had to do it. And it's the thing that gets me about it though is like people who were like happy with not having to do the rest of the work, what they don't realise is that's a bunch of portfolio work they've now lost.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you're happy that you now have a bunch of work that you can't show employers because it's all unfinished. And like, I understand to a certain degree, some people say like, oh well, it was COVID, like they'll understand. And like, no, they won't, because you only put your best in your portfolio.
Yep.
And if you're doing an industry year, you really needed to complete your first year stuff, because you don't have anything really from second year to show them when you're trying to apply.
Is actually shockingly true. Jobs want to see that you've done the work, and if you haven't got a load of grades, then how are they able to see that you're on track for a first or whatever you've put on your CV? Because a lot of them require you to be on track for a first or a
2-1.
on track for a 2-1 or whatever.
See, I understand this, and like, I was originally going to be doing an industry year on the current course I'm doing. I'm no longer am, because I'm no longer doing that course, and so it wasn't really a massive thing about that. Yeah. But even so, I've done all the work.
I know, and you deserve the grade, because anyone who's worked for something and has achieved like high levels of formal education deserves some recognition that they've put in the effort to earn it. Also, hi Polina.
Hi Polina, welcome to the stream. You've caught us in the middle of my rant about people not having to do work again at uni, which is really funny. Because I rant about this a lot. It's just very frustrating for me.
He does.
I'm gonna have a massive range of different type of work to show people, which is fun, but also kind of like frustrating in a sense, because while I have technically more skills, it has taken me longer to get here, obviously.
Yes.
But also there's like the slight problematic thing of them being like, oh well, why did you decide to change courses? It's like, because it wasn't what I wanted to do. And then if they look back at it, I went from art to media, back to a form of art.
Yay!
And they'll be like, oh, so why did you change from art the first time? I had a terrible lecturer who just didn't really inspire me and told me that I should change course, so I did.
Wow, great way to have people stay on your course, or not, rather.
She straight up was just like, yeah, I don't think you're good enough for this course.
Oh, oof.
Because I had mentioned how, like, I went to an assessment where I didn't like the way she taught. Polina will probably know who I'm talking about right now. Red hair, if you didn't. But I didn't necessarily like the way she taught. She was very much someone who had favorites in class. She liked a few people, and she took the time to spend with them. And if you weren't one of those few people, she would never ask you questions and would never come to you. She'd always expect you to go to her, even though she would go to other students
People
without
like this
an issue.
Stress.
And then I basically went to an assessment where I had quite a lot of work not done because one of our teachers, basically for photography, which was one of my modules at the time, I guess you could say, had been ill for pretty much the entire module and wasn't in class. And we had a different teacher who didn't do the same stuff with us, and then we later got told that we still needed to do all the other work that was set, even though we hadn't been being given that work in class. Which,
Okay,
by the
that's
way,
lucky.
ended up being the other lecturer that I was talking about, who was an arse and basically told me to just move course, is like girlfriend sort of thing, or like they seemed to have a thing together, or they were just really close mates or something. Which, like, I don't have a problem with generally, but, like, neither of you are doing your job correctly.
If it bleeds over into their professional career, then it's a problem.
It's like, I remember being introduced to this other teacher by the one I was moaning about, being like, she's really good at her job, like, she knows exactly what she's talking about, and it was like, yeah, but she didn't get us to do the actual work we needed, right? Yeah, she told me to change her F&P because someone she liked in the class was already planning on doing something similar to me. So if you don't know, me and Polina, Nima Gaming currently in the chat, /Jellymilk whenever she changes accounts, we went to the same secondary for a good few years of our life. We went to the same college, we were on some of the same courses, or very similar courses, and we both had this same lecturer. And Polina's original F&P, by the way, would have been absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so Polina has multiple accounts. I don't know. My brain said, like, multiple accounts as in she has 2 accounts on Twitch, and then multiple accounts as in multiple people saying the same thing about this teacher. But she has multiple accounts because one of them was originally going to be a streaming account that me and her did together, and then she has her own personal account, basically, and a lot of people didn't like this lecturer, basically. She wasn't very good, in my opinion.
She sounds like quite an awful person, really.
Like, some people really thrived under her. Like, genuinely.
Yeah.
But for the most part, a lot of the people on my course, anyway, when they went into secondary and I went on to a different course, I was still good mates with a bunch of them, and they ended up having their, like, because she was, like, our head of department sort of thing as well, like, of the art, so she was the main teacher that we had in first year. And then when all the first years went into second year, they got a different, like, main teacher, essentially. And they were all like, oh, she's so much nicer, she's so much more caring, she really takes the time to make sure you're okay and that you're doing what you want, and all this, like, really good things. So I was like, damn, I wish that had been my first year. I might have ended up actually staying on the course.
I know, right?
Generally...
It can genuinely, if you have a lecturer who is just not necessarily as competent as a lecturer, then it can ruin the entire experience. It can make your life harder. It can make your attempts to learn just so much harder. I got really fortunate at university, and the vast majority of my lectures were incredibly easy to understand, and I had basically very few issues. The only few issues I had were where they had thick accents, and honestly, it was mostly just because I wasn't very good at being able to understand them.
Yeah,
like,
it's
just one of those things. You get better over time, but I hadn't been exposed to very many extremely thick Greek accents recently.
Yeah.
Before taking that first year module, so that was quite hard to listen to. Also, I was really bored by the content because it was all basic web development. So
Yeah.
it kind of hurt my head to try and focus, regardless of it already being hard to focus because of the accent. And it's not me being like, oh, you must have English accent. It's just I struggled because of it, and that's a problem.
But you got used to it and you didn't struggle anymore.
Yeah.
That's kind of the general consensus of that. It's not bad to have a different accent. It's just,
It's harder it's just harder to begin with, you know.
Yeah. But essentially, I didn't like this teacher basically the entire time we were doing class. She regularly. Oh, so basically, my bus to and from college, it was a 20-minute bus, but it only came every hour. Every hour, okay? So, we would finish class at 5:30. My bus, or was it... No, I'm pretty sure it was meant to be at 5:30 on a Friday, which is already really late for a Friday class. She'd always do these really, like, nutty lessons where I'd be like, you have to finish this massive piece in, like, this time frame, in this really short, like, span of time.
God, she sounds awful.
Right?
Did I say that?
It was basically meant to be, like, practice to loosen your hand with art, which is fair enough, because I was a massive perfectionist, and it helped me just do shitty sketches, essentially, and then fine-tune it later on. That was kind of the point of those classes. However, the thing I did have an issue with was when she would decide just randomly that we weren't allowed to leave yet because we had to.
Leave. You're in college. Just leave.
This is fair enough to a certain degree. We had to finish cleaning, like we had to clean everything up because you don't want a bunch of paint mess, essentially. However, she wouldn't give us time in the class time to do this. She would take the full hour of that class, go, you have an hour to do this, and then would make us clean up afterwards. There were times where she kept us just to have a conversation with the whole class for like 15-30 minutes extra.
I just get up and leave.
Yeah.
I've left before.
It's different in college. They will have a go at you a lot of time. Especially this one. She'd get pissy if you try to walk out.
Got a bus going. Bye.
I know, I did end up just starting to do that, and there were like 3 or 4 other people who lived in the same little village as I did, so we all started just doing it in the same class. Why won't these go down? Oh, I've got the wrong things, that's why they're not going down. And she would just do this, and I'd be like, look, I have a bus, and for a while as well, I used to work on a Friday at 6 p.m. I'd start at 6. And I had to basically call up work and say, hey, I can't come in, and then eventually just change the day I was working because I couldn't work it anymore. Because she wouldn't let me go on time.
I've got work, I'm going.
I know. I had done it, and she was like, no, this won't take me out. I'd be like, my bus only goes every hour. Like,
Yeah, fuck her. Honest. Well, not literally, but you know what I mean.
But, like, she'd do, like, little crap like that, and it was just like, okay. And then it ended up working up to this assessment in December, Christmas sort of time. This was 2016, it would have been. And I hadn't done a lot of the work. In fact, I had stayed up the night before to get a good portion of this work done. The one bit of work I hadn't done and hadn't completed was the one bit for her class, her module. Because I didn't like the module, it was a bit naff. We had to create like a puppet thing. I've actually chucked it away since, I believe, because it was really creepy. That looked like ourselves. I could probably do a lot better of a job now than I did on that. And she basically sat down with me in this class. I had already somewhat expressed that, like, I was more interested in media to a certain degree. But I just wasn't necessarily enjoying this as much. Because I didn't feel like, you know, it wasn't necessarily what I expected. Like, and I just didn't really get along and stuff with her. And, oh, why do they keep doing that? And she basically just was like, change class then. Drop out if you want, sort of thing.
Oh,
And I was like...
it's not what you want to hear, though, is it?
I was like, surely you should be encouraging me to stay on your course.
I know, right?
And, like, you should be like, oh, she just needs some extra help. Because, like, you like my work, sure, you should, like, do you know what I mean? It shouldn't have been totally just like, well, just leave. Like, I understand there's that attitude to a certain degree at university, because it's so much money to go to uni, and they want to teach people who actually want to be taught. They just don't care. It's like, you're spending the money at the end of the day, that's your problem. But at college, you do have to pay money, but it's usually only, like, a max of, like, 200 quid.
Significantly less.
Yeah, it's like 200 quid a year. Is what I paid for media, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And I was just like, really? You're just gonna... Okay. I did eventually go into media, and it was the best thing I've probably done. I really enjoyed that course. It was great. But
Well, you are who you are because of it.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't have met Sam if I hadn't gone on the course, you know what I mean? And it just kind of was really disheartening, because I do really enjoy art. Like, obvious by the fact, one, I'm going back into it, and then because I want to do graphic design, and then two, like, the amount of enjoyment I've had of, you know, creating the emotes I have for this channel, despite, like, them not being
maybe
there.
questioning why I've made potions of hunger, right?
A little bit.
It's because I need to go to the end. I need to eat cake,
Oh,
which means I need my hunger.
Media was sick. So, right. So, media is in college, because uni media was not as good. But college media was absolutely amazing. I can't say a single bad thing about it, genuinely. The teachers on there...
absolutely amazing.
The teachers on there, barring one of them who got fired, because we complained about him a lot. We complained about him a lot because he just didn't do anything. He genuinely would just chat with one of the students who also never did any work, by the way, and somehow got into uni and actually got a grade despite not doing any work and definitely not putting the effort in my opinion. And never really being in any of the classes and such.
But was it a good grade, unlike yours?
I don't know what she...
Wait, you had a good grade?
Yeah,
yes, that's what I meant.
Yeah. I don't know what she got in the end. I know it wasn't a distinction, which is the highest you could get on it. You forgot about him. So he was a terrible lecturer. We had a few modules with him, and essentially what happened was... we didn't do any work, and then about 2 weeks, or like a week to the deadline essentially, he was like, oh shit, and then we had to have another teacher just come in and do all the classes. So is uni and college two different things in the UK? Here in the US, universities are a type of college, and going to college can imply going to university. Yeah, so they are different. College is... So I don't know if you know what sixth form is, but sixth form is...
last couple years of high school.
It's the last 2 years of high school, basically. You start sixth form / college when you're 16, usually. College...
But you have a qualification at 16, is the thing.
Yeah, you have a qualification at 16 of your GCSEs.
You have your general equivalent
so you'll have,
of high school at 16.
Yeah, so you'll have your, like, your English, your maths, your sciences, and then any of the, like, 4 options you took on top of that, typically. As well as usually you get RE. If you go to a college in if you go to a school in Wales, you'll usually also have Welsh, I believe. I don't think you can drop that.
Compulsorily! Welsh! Yeah. Another language.
And then you can either go to sixth form or college. College is typically easier to get into. You can typically get in with lower grades depending on what you're doing. You always have to have a C though, usually. Or now I believe it's a 4 in English and maths.
So for mine you had to have a B in the specific topic you were studying at A-level, which is the equivalent of college.
Yeah. So Sam went to sixth form, I went to college, Pleenort went to college. So college is just your junior, senior year of high school, at least for the most part. Yeah, so basically for a long time in the UK, it wasn't compulsory to be in education from 16 onwards, you had to basically finish your GCSEs at 16, and then you didn't have to do further education past that. It is now compulsory, which is why a lot more people have gone to sixth form in college and such.
Because what the fuck else are you gonna do? Genuinely, though.
You can hardly get it's quite hard when you're 16 to get a job if you're not also in education, especially a full-time job, because there's so much you can't do at the age of 16. Like
also,
sell
your minimum
alcohol.
wage is shit, and who wants to work
it's terrible.
for no money? Genuinely, who wants to work for like £3 an hour? No one.
Just go work in a co-op, genuinely, because they'll pay you the same wage as anyone else they're paying, because it's not ageist and stuff. No, they do, because I got paid the same amount as people who were, triple my age when I was 16.
I mean, that might just be mid-counties, but yeah, that's why I was saying pretty sure.
Yeah. I was talking about mid-counties. But no. Oh, I didn't realize I actually finished the floor, and I've just put more in for this. But yeah, it's essentially the last 2 years. But you get to college. Typically, you go to college if you know what sort of area you want to go into. Sixth form, you typically go into if you're maybe a little bit unsure, because college is more
focused. Or you just
focused.
wanted to go to the same school that you went to high school.
Oh yeah. College, in my opinion, is a bit more like uni. It's more structured like uni, whereas sixth form is more structured like your secondary school, where you basically have classes every single day, like 9 till 4 or like 8 till 4 every single day sort of situation. Whereas college, I had, in all 3 years of my college, a full day off of college. I also had usually about 2 half days, and then I'd have like 1 or 2 full days. I think that adds up to 5. And so you were there for a lot less time, but you were only learning one subject, and you were completely focused on that subject. And throughout the year, you'd have modules, and then you'd have a final project, at least at my college. A lot of other colleges don't do it, but specifically for mine, they would do it in a similar way to uni, where, at least UK unis anyway, where your first year doesn't count towards your final grade if you go on to second year. And in your second year, none of the modules leading up to your final project end up being worth anything. It's all just that last 14-week project, and that's the only thing that your grade's based off of. But you still have to do well in your first year to get onto the second year. So it's... And you call teachers, they're technically lecturers, by first name at college. You don't do that at secondary school. You still call them by Miss, Mr, last name. Yeah, for us, everyone does all 4 years of high school, and then you have the option to continue your education by going to a trade school, getting your 2-year associate's degree, getting your 4 years bachelor degree, and then choosing again to continue on when to get your master's degree or not by going to a college/university. University. That didn't lay out on stream collect. But yeah, so here you do secondary school, which is 4 years. You have 2 years of actually getting your grades, which is year 10, 11. Then you go on to either year 12, 13 at sixth form, or you go to college for 2 years. You can also go to sixth form, third year, first year, decide you don't like it, go to college for 2 years. You can kind of mix and match. College also has like foundation courses that are a year long, and then you can go on to the next one, and that will get you your extended
Basically,
diploma.
you have a shit ton of options.
You have a lot of options.
Genuinely.
It's really good for older people, essentially, because you can do part-time courses as well, where if you are already in a job and you want to get some more education under your belt, you can basically just be like, oh, I'm just going to go to college for 2 years and complete a degree. And that way you'll have a degree at the end of it, and you don't have to spend 4 years at uni, or 3-4 years at uni full-time, or 6 years part-time. And it just gives a lot more options for people who are in situations where they want to get a better education but didn't have the chance when they were younger as well. It's a lot more complex, at least.
You say it's more complex, but we can just leave your school at 16 and go into an apprenticeship. We can go and work and get
Yep.
education at the same time.
Yeah, so
So if you
There's-
wanted to be a car mechanic, you could go and be a car mechanic's apprentice.
there's basically 3 options when you
Join
leave
the army, I'm pretty
GCSE.
sure.
You can technically join the army. My cousin did it, who was 16 when she did it. She also joined it from the Army Cadets, though, and you can also do the same for the RAF. But a lot of the jobs do
you've got
require you for 18.
full basic qualifications if you drop out in the UK.
But you're not
And by
legally
drop
allowed
out, I
to.
mean you don't drop out because you just finish high school. You just don't
yeah.
continue education. It's
You can't
like
not continue
our high school
education.
qualifications are gotten at the age of 16.
Yeah, but you can't actually drop. You're not allowed to not go into education after the age of 16. You have to continue on education for another 2 years until you're 18.
Yeah, effectively.
And I think that was mainly implemented because they were like, well, we don't want kids not doing stuff. We don't want them like lazing around or
becoming vagabonds and the like.
Yeah. So they were like, you have to do 2 more years, but you get to pick what you want to do, rather than getting stuck just, doing what you've always done.
And you can just go straight into work, I think, as we've said already. But, a lot of people don't. Because they can't.
But no, you did make a great point of you can't go straight into work at 16 anymore. I don't think. Oh wait, if you go full time, you might be able to, depending what it is.
You can, yeah. It's either work or education, but you can't just do nothing.
Yeah. But you did make a good point. There are technically 3 main options, which are apprenticeship, 6th form, and college.
I'd honestly say that college and 6th form are very similar options.
They're similar options, but they're also very different. I know a lot of people who did 6th form, hated it, and came on to college, so I feel like they wouldn't think it's the same thing. I don't think it's the same. It's 2 completely different atmospheres.
They're both education. They are different atmospheres, admittedly, but it is still just the education route opposed to the semi-education work route.
Yeah. You can take the G test around there. Neat life. Gosh.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it means. I had a reaction of just... But no,
Honey, I put your facades in the system.
Why?
Because I needed the facade machine.
Oh, I'm using it. Please don't use my facades that I've made.
I haven't. I've made my own.
Okay. Put a lot of effort into making all of them. NEET is an acronym that stands for Not in Education, Employment, or Training. It refers to a person who's unemployed, not in school or vocational training. Right.
Oh.
Okay. That sounds like a horrible thing to have. Oh, I put down the wrong facades. It doesn't sound fun to be in that situation, and that comes from someone who just likes to be doing something. I don't like being unemployed. I don't necessarily like not doing something. It's literally the reason why I took up streaming. I may still be unemployed, but guess what? I have something to do now.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I think it's like
even then, you're going back into education. It's not.
Oh no,
you're
yeah,
not
I
a
am.
NEET, you are actively attempting.
No, I know this, but my point is just generally like, okay.
Yeah.
But no, I must say I do like the UK system. I think it does more. It's basically, I think a lot of people are very happy to be able to finish and not have to continue on until they're 18.
Yeah.
Man, that RATLANTIS portal effect is trippy.
It is.
But no, that was my fun story on how my teacher got me to change onto another course.
By being a massive knob.
Yeah, which is funny because something very similar happened because at uni, so...
Yay!
Woo! Oh, fireworks, okay. I think honestly I just got a little bit unfortunate with like, I had some really good teachers at uni, don't get me wrong, but I just got my program lead and one of my module lecturers who did, like, 2.5 of my modules, if that makes any sense.
Honey, can you just come outside?
Yeah.
And specifically here. Jump on.
I don't want to teleport!
It's fine.
How do I leave?
Well, yeah, there's two. We probably have enough power in this. It's fine.
Let me go.
But yeah, the RATLANTIS teleporter reminds me heavily of the Tesseract, where it used to be Nicolas Cage's face instead of rat faces.
Oof.
Gosh, that was funny.
It's so freaking warm.
My heart.
RF tool
And it's
stuff
full
is
of
really
blood.
nice.
Sorry?
RF tools is really nice.
Oh yeah, RF Tools is very good. I'm a big fan.
Is your mum home, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the noises you're hearing.
I just never hear anyone leave or go, apparently, because I didn't realise she left earlier.
Honey, you are above the door.
I've had a headset on all day, to be fair, though. I've actually been playing games all day.
Which is incredibly rare.
I don't usually do it. I'll be honest, I have been really, really into playing Final Fantasy X too. I've absolutely been in love, like, loving it. I just haven't played it because I'm like, now I kind of want to play it on stream. I did replay 4.5 hours, which I think I've mentioned already, probably too many times at this point, to do side quests.
I don't know what mod implemented the Tesseract Undead. I do not remember. I miss the Tesseract. I want to add it back in. Basically.
Yum.
Wow, the ultimate energy cube just filled instantly. Okay then. Cool. We just have that much power apparently. Speaking of which, just go check on the fusion reactor again.
I don't play this game, but now I also just want to stream it me all the time now. I know, right? Though, like, it's so frustrating because, like, it's one of those things where it's like I love it and I just want to sit down and play it, but like now I've played it on stream and I got like the passion for it when I was playing it on stream, and it's like, do I just continue playing it on stream? And like, luckily I am able to stream every day, so it's not like too much of a massive thing. Like, of I have to wait until this one day because I know you typically only stream on a Sunday. I'm Undead. But the main reason why I didn't play it today was because I've played it for 4.5 hours of repeating stuff I've already done.
Honestly, I'm surprised you're not bored, honey.
Oh no, I'm not. I love it. I want to play more of it. I did start, like, Sam, like, your schedule stream this Sunday, yeah. But no, basically, right before we started streaming, me and Sam from like 7 to 8 usually kind of just hang out for a little bit.
But April was busy fighting a boss battle.
I was busy fighting a boss battle, of which I messed up something right before the boss battle, and so had to go back to my last save point to fix it, so then I wasn't in an annoying place. But if you're free, sometimes you do during the week. I have noticed. I think I've seen. Well, obviously there was the one time we raided you, and but that's fair enough. Like, yeah, especially if you enjoy it, like, don't stop.
Oh yeah,
Don't stop
only
streaming.
do it when you're having fun.
I actually really do enjoy streaming.
Yesterday was mental, the stream.
Yesterday was insane. I honestly don't know what happened yesterday. I must say, the Final Fantasy streams have done so much better than I ever expected for them to do. And I am shooketh by it. I can't actually believe that they've done well. In my head, it was like kind of a niche game because there's not a lot of people watching it. Yeah, exactly. That's where all the fun is, isn't it? I've had a weird thing for a few years where unless I feel like I'm being productive with something, I usually don't feel like I can do it. So it's kind of coming to like my gaming, because I used to play games a lot, like just in my spare time when I didn't have anything else to do. But because I got into this place of always procrastinating and never doing work, but I couldn't ever bring myself to do anything else while I was procrastinating other than just kind of sitting around not really doing much, because I felt guilty about the fact I was procrastinating. So like streaming has made me feel like I can play games again. And so being able to just play games again and not feel guilty about it is really nice. And being able to play games more because I do it regularly is also really nice. And sharing with other people is genuinely one of the best bits. Because it's fun to play games with people or have people watching you play games. Then again, I must say, I didn't ever really expect myself to be, the person playing the games that people watched. While, like, a part of me kind of was always hoping that maybe one day, I never thought it would necessarily happen. And obviously, it's not like it's a massive thing that's happened or anything. Like, it's not.
It's
huge.
massive to you, and that's what matters.
It's big to me. And like, I grew up watching my brother and my sister play games, and I grew up watching people on YouTube play games because that's how I enjoyed a lot of games. I never really played through them much myself because I'm a weirdo. So it's nice being able to actually play them for once. You're actually just messing with yourself more lately, trying to refine your branding and channel cohesion between the page itself and the stream layout. I ran across a 4x3 game and now you're trying to figure out how to adjust your layout when the gameplay doesn't fill the screen.
Just fill the side with the graphic.
Yeah, so...
Because 4x3 is not wide enough. So just fill in the bit at the side that's normally black bars on TV and stuff to just be, I don't know, a Minecraft dirt background from the menu or whatever.
So I was watching a streamer the other day. I honestly can't remember the name, and I feel a bit bad about that fact. Who I can't remember what game they were streaming either. I was basically trying to look for just random streamers, essentially, to watch and take some interest in. And I found a streamer where basically it was a 4x3 game. They've
Dragon?
Yes, that's a really good idea.
Dragon?
Was this? Oh, were you trying to blur it? Because I noticed you put out a tweet about trying to figure out how to blur a source, and there wasn't an option for it or something.
Dragon?
But I did notice that this other stream, what they'd done is they basically put the 4x3 on one side and then had an image of the game art essentially down the other with, I think they did have a face cam, which wouldn't necessarily work for yourself as you don't do a face cam. But yeah, that's kind of what they did. Or they put like sub goals and stuff in that area, or the chat, I think it might have been even. So that's also another option if you wanted to do it where you didn't have as, like, obviously I know you've darkened it and stuff, but if you didn't want to have as much empty space. But I thought that was really cool, and I was like, huh. Yeah, you feel like your branding is very clean and polished feeling. Yeah, it does give me that vibe, to be fair. I haven't looked much at your, under your about section, to be honest. I usually just watch your stream. Oops.
Annie?
What?
Can I have your help, please? I can't find my dragon.
Okay, 1 second. But no, like, even on your streams from, like, the ones I've watched, which I know haven't been too many at this point, but they just feel very, very clean, I'll be honest. Because there's not
Tracking!
lot on the screen that's confusing. Ooh, I like that. So slight colour zoomed in background feels nice. Yeah, that's fair. Did you find your dragon, honey?
Yeah.
Where did it go?
I don't know.
Very nice. Oh. I've gone through stages with like my branding. I was gonna bring this up earlier, and I actually thought about it like about 2 minutes before we went live today. I have this really old piece of art somewhere. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Oh, that's not where that is. Where it was back in the day. Oh yeah, the channel banners were from Nerd or Die. I don't know what that is, and I feel like I should because I recognize it. It's such a nice find. Awesome, that's good. This art, I think it's probably in my sorted. But basically, way back in the day when I had a different channel, such a. There it is. I did this drawing, basically, of my old skin a while back. And it was part of branding for a while for this channel, not that I use it anymore. But I've played around with branding a lot, because I go between, like, wanting it to be, like, clean and polished, and, like, wanting it to, like, have... I don't know how to explain it, but, like, have more going on. And I never really... Sugar. Okay, one sec. This is gonna take me a second.
Oh, the iced tea?
Yeah, I know where it is. It's fine. If Polina's still here, she'll probably recognize this. I probably showed it off way too much for what it was. Where is this folder? And why can't I find it? Here you go. Sorry. This is gonna look so weird. So this was a drawing I did way back in the day when I had red hair. That was some time. You sent some stuff on the Discord because timeout's here. Okay, no worries. I'll have a quick look at it one sec. But this is... You okay, honey?
Yeah.
Ooh. And some sort of drop shadow to the source, but the background is quite dark already. It is pretty dark. It will... It depends on how dark the game is, because you don't necessarily want it to, like, fully blur out, like... I don't know, maybe you do. It depends on if it would look confusing. I have no idea. And honestly, I have said half the words my brain has thought, so that probably was not a coherent sentence. But usually I'd use a shadow, like a drop shadow from a source, if I felt like it wasn't coming off the background enough to where it was clear that they were two different things. And usually that's with a light and a light, as opposed to a darker background and a mid sort of range front, if that makes sense. But it would take it off the back a little bit more, probably. Something to play around with. I'm really shit at doing it just in my head. I usually have to play around with it and then I decide if it looks like crap or not. I can't envision things the best in my head, I will say.
But you have such a good imagination, honey. What the hell?
So you know that thing where like you close your eyes and you can picture things?
Yeah.
I can't really do that. It's usually just black.
Oh.
Or like it's like flashing colors. So it'd make you feel like it's floating above. Yeah, exactly. Shadows can help with that. You can also use a glow to do something similar if it's like dark on dark. Shadows are usually better for light on light. Because obviously it adds a dark area as opposed to a light area and vice versa and all that stuff. Oh, I've just realised I've covered the chat with my little doohickey. So this is a Minecraft character that I did that was part of like old branding of mine for a long time. I don't even know why I've shown this. It makes no sense to what we are talking about. I've got to show you some old branding. So you may know I've spoken about it quite a bit. Oh, it didn't even show me my channel. I had an old channel way back in the day, before I got good at stuff, essentially. Here it is. I wish I could blur this out, but have fun looking at me when I was 14. Maybe don't do that. You might get in trouble. But this was...
That's a me joke.
IMVU, we have Minecraft here, because obviously Minecraft was a massive thing for me. Not that it's actually very obvious here. But this was old stuff. It's a little bit complicated. We also had a different channel called Sharpical, which... This was it. Again, it doesn't really feel like much. And obviously we have my actual current channel where I've started being actually thought processed. We don't need to watch that video. And also thumbnails are starting to look more classic YouTube and more coherent with the actual colors. Because my main color is this navy blue here, which I mainly focus on using. Anyway, I don't know. Branding is something that I'm not the best at, and I hope I'll get better at it, because I'm going on a graphic design course, and it's kind of freaking important. But yeah. It's something to get to nail down, and like the minor problem with branding as well, just generally, is like by the time you've made a following and you have a following
Your
and
branding
people
is
recognize,
kind of set.
yeah, it's kind of set, because you can't rebrand. Well, you can rebrand, but what's more likely to happen when you do so is you end up just losing everything. Like, people don't recognize it's you anymore, and you kind of have to be like, hey, I've rebranded, this is still me. Like, you'll notice a few different things.
God, when Slack rebranded, it annoyed me so much because they slightly changed everything. It was maddening.
But yeah, so I think one of the most important things to do with branding in a lot of cases is know what colors you want. If you have a color theme, stick with it. And then do it there. That's pretty much why your username is still the same, because you've built everything with it. Exactly the point. As I've just shown with the YouTube channels I had, I have changed my username a lot throughout the years. Yamish was in fact the first ever user I had on YouTube back in 2011. But I deleted that channel and just completely removed it. And back then you couldn't even like use a name of a deleted channel, so I couldn't ever use it again. And I've gone through so many name changes throughout the years, all for different reasons. A lot of them were just, I don't like it anymore, and then some of the others were like, oh, I want to sound more professional. And that gave me things like Apps Marie, just April Hussey, and just general, like, kind of rubbish that never really stuck. I was never someone who grew up and ended up having a nickname because my name is April, so you know, April, May, June, July, but I'm not just going to call myself another month. That doesn't make a lot of sense. So it's like, I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, I never really knew what my username was, which is why I eventually came back to the username I had when I was 11, because it's the only thing that felt like it was me. I had that username before I first moved house, where all my from all my friends, and at the time, obviously, I made new and.
Honey, do you want to fight my dragon?
No, I want to finish my chickens.
Oh, but my dragon's so big and strong.
You fight it.
So
then.
proud of my baby dragon. Why would I fight my dragon? I'd hurt it.
Exactly. Why would you want me to fight with it?
I'm confident that the dragon would win against you.
Wow.
It's just your armor, your stats. It's, you know.
But no, I know a lot of people who have had like certain usernames and have basically kept them since.
Same. It's me.
Like, Polina's pretty much had a jelly milk or a variation of that, because, as you may guess, that name can be taken up a decent amount of the time. I had a friend who went by, like, Apple, and I even called her Apple, like, that was to the degree that was. And I knew her before that name. But no, it's interesting, how people get their usernames and stuff and trinkets and, you know, words. Basically, I don't know where else to go with what I'm saying. And I've just been speaking.
What are words?
I've been speaking for so long that at this point, I don't know how to stop, apparently. I do have a bit of a bad habit of just kind of repeating myself if I can't think of anything else to say, so. Oops.
Best habit.
No, you're right about that. Yeah. Could start bullying people instead, you know, like. I don't know what to say anymore, well, that's your fault! Don't think that would go well, though.
No. Is that my Scottish flag?
Very nice.
Thank you.
Do you know what I think is a better flag that we have already in the system? It's called the pirate flag.
Ah. I did not know that banners could be so complicated, yet so cool.
I knew that they could be, like, quite complicated and there's a lot of stuff you can do with them. I've just never bothered to venture into looking at it, really.
I picked, like, literally the worst chunk in the game to place that.
Have you made a British flag?
Yes.
Okay, honey.
What? It's for my dragon! Gotta represent, you know?
Okay.
See?
I really need more of these things? I don't have any more, do I? No, okay.
I can show you a French flag. It's white.
You can put flags on shields?
Yeah, you can. They're cool.
That's really fancy.
And this is just base Minecraft. It's fucking mental. I love it.
Base Minecraft does have its own stuff going on. You can bling out a buckler with your very own Union Jack. Ooh. Honestly, I think my brain's working a little bit slower today because it is just that warm and I can feel myself like sticking to my own skin. Why am I sticking all of this at frick's sake? Like I said, brain's working a little bit slower. I already had a bunch of them. Okay, that's great. Why are you making chicken like in the crafting table? What's that about? It's only 19.
I was making dragon meal.
Oh, is that how you make it?
Well, you need meat and you need bones.
Huh. God, I just realized I haven't looked at the chickens once during this stream.
Well, yeah, I guess.
What do you mean? Yeah, I guess. I haven't.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
Honey,
What?
just don't, please.
What?
Just don't.
I don't understand what you're not asking me. You're asking me to not do.
I guess. Oh, I've just unplugged my earphones. One's 100.
Italy.
Stop!
Ah!
Shh! I told you to not speak, and what do you immediately do? Speak! Oh my god. I hope you all enjoyed having your ears blown out. I do seriously apologise for that. I have voicemail.
Her headset's plugged into her speakers.
Yeah. But I can't, like... Yeah, it's just a wired headset. And I can't plug my headset in without unplugging my speakers. I don't think that works at the front of my thing. This wire's also just not long enough to go there comfortably without me constantly pulling it out. And I do have like a longer wired headset. The only thing is, it's one, not as comfortable, and two, it's not as padded around the ears, so audio will come through it a lot easier, which is a specific reason why I ended up changing to these ones, which I already had. I just didn't really use them much. It's also just more convenient for me. They don't usually get black. The thing is, they don't usually get like whacked out completely out of my speaker. It's like got two parts to it, and usually it just comes apart, and then I just can't hear anything, but nothing comes through, which is great. That time, the whole thing decided to come out, and I was more worried about the fact your mum might be in bed.
Hmm.
And also that it was gonna frickin' echo throughout, but there we go. Do you know one problem with wearing glasses in the heat? Yes,
Sweat?
Sweat.
Sweat.
Hey, honey.
Sweat. Yeah.
Do you need any chickens?
No. Enderium.
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 You need extra Enderium chickens.
No. Just Enderium. Steel. Extra steel chickens. Steel.
Okay, I can do it. Also, I just want you to know that when you said no, I got very sad.
I'm sorry.
You want a bunch of
didn't mean
steel
to.
chickens. How many steel chickens would you like extra? I've decided for you. It's fine.
I thought it was always going to be 12.
It's always going to be 16, if it fits.
Ah.
Come on, get out of my way, chicken. What are you? Inderium chicken, hello. Really go for these in spaces, I feel. Inderium chicken. Oh, I got the pig of destiny in there. Okay. Oops. Oh, you're a 10-10-10. It's chicken time. Void crystal chickens. Void crystal chickens. Void crystal. And you want a bunch of steel chickens, which they are on their way. They're on their way. So do you need any extra chickens?
Sure. What have you got for me?
Any 10-10-10 chickens I have.
Yes. What type?
But what ones do you need?
Yeah, exactly. What have you got? I'm confused.
Honey, where's all my chickens? Did you kill all the chickens?
What?
All the normal chickens?
What normal chickens? Honey, they're all there.
They're not on my screen.
Okay, I have no idea why you can't see them. Yes, we also have hundreds, if not hundreds of thousands of eggs.
That doesn't mean I'm not going to be sad about it. Also, these are all the chickens I have. I'm not going to name every single one of them to you. Ask me if we have the chicken and I'll tell you.
What types of chickens are there? I need to see.
Then come and
So.
see. They all have labels and everything. I've made this the easiest way I can for you. Like, you don't even have to hover. Like, what do you want?
Silver.
You never want silver, usually.
Platinum.
Oh, we don't have any silver eggs, I'm afraid.
Well, you're gonna have to intercept some, aren't you? Silver, platinum.
Honey, you haven't hooked these chickens up.
What? More like I just didn't hit that.
No wonder why we don't have any silver this entire time.
Well, also silver just doesn't come in that much from the quarry.
Well, this is my point. We would have had loads of it at this. Like, how long have we had these chickens going on?
Definitely diamond. Energetic alloy.
I haven't even got any of those yet.
You do.
Got any?
Just saw them. Oh, solarium. Maybe not solarium. Are you making a list?
No.
Okay.
I've already done the platinum, I think. Got diamond. Energetic. Have to make an actual list, aren't I? Platinum. Diamond.
I'm assuming you've already done steel.
Yeah.
Why does she?
Also, the reason why I assumed you killed all the chickens was because you were feeding your dragon chickens.
No, I just stole a shit ton of it out the fridge.
My chicken?
Wah! I got chucked.
Good.
Good.
You're...
Awfully rude.
maybe.
I think my dragon outgrew his cave.
No, really? You
Shut up.
think?
His wings don't fit inside.
You might want to sort that one out then.
No, I refuse.
How can I refuse?
Like that, saying I refuse. I know what you're quoting. You're quoting, what is it, Princess and the Pauper, or one of the other Barbie films?
It is Princess and the Pauper. Okay, so the problem with the energetic alloy chickens that you'd like is that apparently they're in the they're going directly into the lucky egg chicken thing without any chance for me to grab them.
Right. Well, you've got to grab them, haven't you? I don't know what you want from me. This is what we set them up for.
Another time. I've got to wait for other chickens to hatch anyway before I can even, you know, do it. Do you know what, right? This little thing I've got here, so it stands for something else, but currently, I truly am freaking feeling this with this heat.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's fine. Not fine though, is it? Boiling. Why's it gotta be so warm?
It's be warm.
It ain't just be warm. It's are we gonna kill me warm.
It'll cool down once we get a chance to leave the room and stop the Minecraft and stuff, because, well, especially in mine with running the server and whatnot, and you with the streaming.
It wasn't nearly as
So
bad
we've got
yesterday.
Italy,
gonna say.
France, sideways Germany, or sideways Netherlands. Make Belgium, which is the other way around.
Where are all these flags going, by the way?
There.
That's not a great answer considering I can't see there.
Where they are.
I just don't
They're on the
understand
bridge.
why.
Why what?
Why?
What do you mean?
Why? Also, why didn't you just do it so that they were, you know, lengthwise? Like,
don't
so
understand
that
the art,
German...
evidently.
Well, the problem is you've got France the right way around, but Germany is on its side, so why didn't you just do the stripes in the other direction? Like horizontal stripes.
You think I've thought about this? That is where you are wrong.
Like, if you're gonna make flags, at least do them correctly. Like, don't say a sideways Germany. Like...
Fine, I'll correct it then.
Yeah. Ugh.
Ugh.
Oh, what is with that? Why did
What
you
is
make
what?
an acacia chest?
Me?
Yeah, you made it.
It's the only one I had on me because I just got rid of a load of acacia. me, honey!
Please hatch. Please. Is our little tree farm? We've built quite a little empire for ourselves, haven't we?
Yeah.
What in the world is that all about? Never mind.
Wrong way around Belgium. I'm such an idiot.
Is it because you didn't realise you could just do that?
No.
Like, every flag has to be the wrong way around.
No, I'm just an idiot. It's okay. I'm allowed to be just an idiot.
I'm not saying you're not allowed to be.
I know.
Meow. Wrong one.
Okay, this is Belgium.
Honey,
Yeah.
please tell me that you didn't take the German flag and turn that pattern around.
You can't. I just yeet the flags when I lose it. No, honey, that is the way that the Belgian flag is.
No, you misunderstand. Please tell me that you literally, like, you didn't just remake.
It's a different set. Like the order is different. Okay.
Uh-huh. Do not get rid of
No.
my rat banner. I will be sad. I didn't like your You want me to be sad?
Germany. Wow, those are all Nazi flags. Goddamn.
That's a big oof.
Very big oof.
Da 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 dum.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't their sharpest tool in the shed.
He didn't think about putting flags the right way up. He just decided that they all were horizontal.
Yes.
Despite having done the
That's not even the correct
UK
Nazi Germany
flag.
flag. That's infuriating. Like if they're gonna be semi-racist, at least fucking do it right.
I feel like that's not a sentence you want to be heard saying.
Yeah, probably not. But like the historical inaccuracy of idiot children on Minecraft really annoys me.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, make the bottom one.
No.
German flag. Like that, yeah, honey? You happy?
Yeah. Very, thank you.
Time to make the Dutch flag. P.S. So many times before was get I connected.
Bum bum ba bum. Shoot. Let us shoot. Do 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 do. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Back to the rules and I hit the ground running. It didn't make sense not to live for fun. So much do, so much see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You should make a bigger cave for your dragon.
My dragon would ask. I'll wait for it to hear its roar.
Does it look like I'm sat on your dragon head?
No. No.
I think your dragon is roaring, by the way.
I can't hear it.
And you're deaf and you're not taking care of this lovely baby!
England's flag, the Union Jack. What? Mad.
What? What are you mad at now?
I'm mad. I'm fucking furious. I'm
At what?
life. None of these people that have named it Union Jack is actually a Union Jack.
Is it just the white on red cross?
It's just bad.
Like, you could have done it better, I'm sure.
I've already done it once.
Uh-huh, but like, you could have done it better.
I followed a guide, admittedly.
Exactly.
Oh, best not make that.
I've just missed the message. Do. Right. Sorry, I got distracted on my phone, then I was waiting for chickens and just blanked. I do apologize.
Your apology accepted. I English, promise.
Trying to open up windows in this house.
White banner.
Why are you even making a bunch of banners, by the way?
It is something I want to do.
Have fun making the Welsh flag.
Yeah, I might be able to actually. Maybe it's gonna be hard.
Take a visit to Slime Island.
I might do the Northern Irish one first.
Reach the top. I wonder how this looks up here. Dog!
Did you forget about dog?
Yeah, there was a dog up on the 8th bit.
So a flying amount.
There are flying animals, yeah. I wonder if I can free fall and make it into the chickens. Whoa. I was attempting to make it into these chickens, I'll be honest, but can't win everything. Right. What?
I'm just looking at some of the Welsh designs.
Yeah.
It derp.
I mean, are you surprised? They're trying to make a dragon. Oh, now all the chickens are back. What the frick? Oh, I want to go in a cold room. The rat populace must grow!
Grow!
I've put a male and female rat in together so that hopefully they'll produce me a little babby.
Hopefully.
Do. Where's the Orc? Why do you not have a freaking... Gonna go cook me some apples.
I present to you Derpy Whales.
I mean, it's not too bad.
It is the closest we can get. Unfortunately, I can't use a dragon head for it.
Oh.
I know, right? PM. Scan red.
Are you ever going to do anything with this phoenix, honey?
Zoo.
Zoo. Well, with that being said, it is now 11. I'm very warm and would like to be able to go cool down.
Finish up?
Yeah, I was thinking so.
That's alright.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish up. It's been a very warm, very, very so warm day. Mind you of old castle Lego sets. But no, it's been an extremely warm day, and I have a feeling Sam's probably going to continue on his little flag collection for a little bit, or next time.
I'll stop.
The shields used to have white, red, and green flag patterns with dragons on them. Sounds like the Welsh.
Yeah. Genuinely though, the Welsh flag is just white on the top half, green on the bottom half, and then a dragon in the middle.
Yeah. But no, I'm also actually quite tired. I was up at a decent time today. I've been awake since about 11:30, which isn't usual for me. I'm usually waking up at 2 p.m, so I'm quite a bit tired, I'll be honest. So I'm probably off to bed relatively soon. Oh, you're quite behind apparently. Oh, are you? Oh no! That's a big oof. It's okay, don't worry.
It is a big oofer.
But no, thank you so much to everyone who joined in, who hanged out. I am actually shocked by how tired I am right now. Probably because I didn't get good sleep. Anyway, I don't know. I didn't like sleep bad necessarily. Like I felt like when I woke up, I was fine, and I kind of laid back in bed trying to kind of get back to sleep, and it just didn't happen, and I felt worse from doing that. I should have just stayed up and got up, sort of thing. Or it's just because it's 11 and I've been awake for a lot longer than I usually am, and I'm not used to that anymore. Even though usually, it's probably just because I wasn't used to going to sleep late and then waking up early. I don't know how to explain it. I still had like 7 hours worth of sleep, so I have no idea what's going on there. Anyway, thank you so much to everyone who popped in today, to everyone who joined, who hung out. We may or may not be doing Minecraft again tomorrow. I'm thinking of maybe going back to some Final Fantasy X-2. I've been enjoying it, and I kind of want to get onto the second chapter. I'm going to read up on it before I actually do the stream, though, so that way I don't miss doing any of the side quests. I will actually start a new, some new save data so that I can always go back if I do end up messing that up, because last thing I want to do is go through another 4.5 hours worth of work before finishing another whatever hours worth of work it could be. I could end up playing some more Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I don't know. It'll all depend on what I fancy doing tomorrow. Anyway, thank you again so much to everyone who popped in, who said hello, who's chatted, who's followed. I can't thank you enough. At the end of the day, you're what makes this more fun and more entertaining than it already is for me. So yeah, thank you so much. We're gonna head off. I'm gonna hopefully go sit in a cold room in a minute and get myself another cold drink. Do you know what would be really good right now? An iced coffee.
What? Nah.
And I don't even have any already brewed coffee. I'm a bit sad about that, so I may have to do some of that. But it's ready for tomorrow. That would be nice. Anyway, thank you so much. We're gonna say bye-bye. Sam, would you like to say bye-bye?
Bye-bye!
Bye-bye, everybody. See you tomorrow at 8 p.m. BST. That's British Summertime. I stream for about 3 hours. Toodaloos!
Bye-bye!